Introduce you to everybody. Yeah. This is Maniratnam. So should we switch on the comments or we switch on the comments after some time? Mani is here. Madhavan is watching. Geeta Narayanan, Sita Ratnakar. Those are all people we know. There are so many people who want to know you. They're all waiting. So first of all, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. So how did you agree to come, Mani?
Bulldoze me.
What is bulldozing, you tell me?
Asking me nicely.
Asking him nicely. So when we started this 21 days ago, what did you think? Whether I was doing something worthwhile or...
I thought that you were doing something which you liked doing, which you wanted to do and you're looking forward every day.
Okay. And you started arranging everything for me. You started helping at least in arranging. Yeah. So now you know the spelling of Instagram and you know what Facebook looks like. And now we can switch on the comments. They will just go, hello, hello, hello. They'll say, everybody will say, Mani sir.
Hi.
They're saying, say hello to Soumya Balaraman. So can you see Mani sir? Can you hear him? You have to be louder, I think.
Hello, hello.
Hi sir. Everybody says hi sir.
Hi.
So we were making this poster today. Gopalaratnam Subramaniam sir. Somebody is saying. Rupa Chowda is saying. So we were making this poster. My cousin Anu Hassan was making the poster today. And she kind of divided your life into like 4 titles, Mani. The first one is Gopalaratnam Subramaniam. The second is the storyteller. The third is the filmmaker. And the fourth is Maniratnam. So what about Gopalaratnam Subramaniam?
What about him?
What did he do? Where did he study? Was he a good? Kushbu says hi, sir.
Hi.
Ranjani Manian says sir. Gopi Raji says hello. So, what are your memories about Gopalaratnam Subramaniam?
This is an interview, is it?
Yeah. Otherwise, what is
just
it?
Chatting.
We're just going to chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll chat now. So, who has better taste between us, Mani? Between the two of us, you have a wonderful... People have been saying this room is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So, who organized this?
Yeah. But...
Excuse me, no, this house, the paintings, everything. So you have a great taste, yeah?
But yours is better.
What do you mean? Mine is better. No, your taste is better. My taste is this.
Yeah.
Okay. Chalo na.
Yeah.
Happy to see both of you together. Thank you, Hasni ma'am. So, Hasni, do turn off the comments. Okay, we don't want to turn off the comments. For sometimes we'll see the comment. Hello from Sri Lanka, they say.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so Maddie says Maddie. So I don't know what this is. I'll just switch this on. Maddie, I can't see you here. He's saying Maddie there. Happy to see both of you, they're saying. So there were these, we asked people to ask questions to you, Mani. Okay. And they asked about, there were 900 videos. Okay? We are not able to show all the 900 videos. So we've selected about 20 of them. So we'll show some of them to you. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if this is coming.
Film studies now and I'm pursuing it only because of you. So
we'll
the writing process. Second thing, among all your films, what's your all-time favorite film? Or the one?
Okay, we'll play it from the beginning. Okay.
Take 2.
Hi sir, I'm really nervous because I'm your biggest fan and I picked film studies now and I'm pursuing it only because of you. So I always want to ask you 3 questions. First one, how do you go about your writing process? Like from the characters, plot, everything, and what do you think is the most difficult part of the writing process? Second thing, among all your films, what's your all-time favorite film? Or the one when you look back that you've watched the most? I've really been curious to know the answer to this, so please this. And the third question is, to what extent do you think cinema influences people today? And what do you think is the filmmaker's responsibility for this, both in terms of like propaganda of the right and wrong thing? So I want to know your opinions on this.
So she asked too many questions, so you can answer any of the questions, Maria.
If you've taken up filmmaking because of me, I want to tell you one now itself, that what you make and how you make is your problem. Okay? Don't blame me for what is going to come out and finally. I can't help it.
Okay. And
writing process, everything is difficult. Nothing is easy. It doesn't come. I've been trying to sit during this lockdown, trying to do one more script, and I haven't moved an inch. So it's that difficult.
So she talks about social responsibility and projecting the...
Yeah, I think social responsibility is there. Sometimes it's overrated, sometimes it's just, it's like a burden put on. It's like for anybody, for a journalist, whatever social responsibility is there, for a television anchor, for a writer, for a musician. Similar kind of social responsibilities you have as a filmmaker. And how much you take away from each film, I really don't think, I think films are films, that's all. I think it has a way of reaching you, but it is not the only determining factor. You have all the other things. I mean, whatever you read, the newspapers that you see, the things that you see on the road, everything determines you, and film is just one part of it. And as a filmmaker, I should know that, I'm part of it, that's all. I'm not the most important part of it, and I'm not going to take the burden of trying to convey, preach in each film. So as far as I'm concerned, I try not to have anything preachy in my film, but just share what I feel, what I think, or what I'm bothered or disturbed by. All questions answered?
Too many questions she asked. I think she's lucky one. She resembled your niece. I think that is why you were nice to her. Okay.
I'm nice to everybody else.
Hello Mani sir, I'm Divya from Bangalore, big fan of yours. My message to you is please keep making movies more and more frequently. My question to you is, I've seen some repeated themes in your movies. Rains, trains, Malayali characters, India in general, because almost all of your movies are shot in India, except for maybe Chekajivanavanam. So what are the childhood influences or factors which have made these repeated themes in your movies? Thank you.
Well, to be honest, it's also because cinema is with economics. Kerala is very close. Rain is always available there, and we are in India. It's cheaper to do films here than to go abroad, and your stories are in and around here. That is why.
And what about the train?
Train is visually the most energetic for cinema, and one of the earliest films that ever been made have been a train coming into a station. So it's not mine, it's been there right through cinema.
Guess who's here, Mani?
Yeah. Hi, Mani.
Hi, Mani.
Hi, Mani sir, how are you?
I'm good. All well?
I know. All well, thank you. Yeah, this as well as both of us can be inside confined areas. So it's on hold right now because we can't move out of the house. So I'm சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா சும்மா இருக்கிற சங்க ஊதி கிடத்தா அப்படிங்கிறது அதான் நடந்துட்டு இருப்போம். Trying to touch areas that shouldn't be touched. But so I have to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, congratulations. It's 20 years of Alai Paide today.
Wow.
Today? Yes?
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's the celebration today. Yeah.
That is true. So I've been inundated with questions. So one of the things that I wanted to ask you, Mani sir, and I think I'm speak for a lot of people, is that you don't seem to be the kind of person who goes out and mingles socially so much, or goes out and travels on your own so much. But all your films, and it's spectacular, the variety of films that you've made and made sense of with your movies. How do you gather the relationships so easily? I mean, the kind of relationships that people share that are so intimate that one is able to see only in your movies, the understanding of people. How are you able to gather these experiences as a writer? How are you able to portray that so really?
See, okay, I will not say that you're, as old as I am, but if you can see it and think that it is relevant for, over a period of time, if as an audience you feel, that this belongs to the 80s, 90s and 20s, 2010 and 20, if you're able to receive it, then you should be able to bounce it back to, it's not really, you don't have to go out of your way, you don't have to, go and try to gather things. It comes in as a part of growing, as a part of existing in this world, as a part of interacting. So it is, and it's not as though the basic ideas really change. It's not as though there's been a drastic change in ideas. I think whatever is happening in 2020 was also felt or probably in the mind when you were younger. So it is not, I think, so to an extent you can easily identify with it. I can, see that it's happening today, but it was on thought of those days. So that's all.
So when you see a relationship between Nayakar and his people, it's not like you've actually gone and spent time with the Don. Or when you see the kind of relationship between in OK Kanmani or in Chakka Chavandavanam, it is so real the way you are able to portray those relationships. So my question to you is, do you read about these people? Do you actually spend time with these people? How do you acquire this fantastic ability to portray them so really? Be it a defense, be it Dawn, be it romance, be it a middle class family in Maniratnam. That's my question to you.
Yeah. To an extent, I think, we have to understand that. We have to be there, gather whatever you can, or sense whatever you can. And, sometimes you just need to get a sense of it, to get the truth inside.
Project it, you mean?
Yeah, truth inside it. I'll give you an example for Nayagan, for example. I was lucky to have an assistant director who was a part of, Mudliya.
Oh.
And he used to wear only white and white. And I didn't know that he was that. And luckily he was there through the film. So we could get few, things like that. He would sit on the floor and not on a sofa. When the sofa is there. That kind of one element, helps you deconstruct a character and then expand on it, So it's
I
not
see
that
what
everything.
you
You just need a sense of truth, and then you get it.
Well,
Okay.
your ability to project is fantastic. Yeah, last question, and then I'm supposed to ask Mani sir.
Last question. I have something to tell you. So why did you change his life? He was absolutely
I changed his life?
Making movies. And you introduced him to golf. Enna pandinga? What did you do? What did he do to you, Mani? Talk about golf.
He teased me saying I'm playing. No, there were two things that I have to say. One is Mani sir kept teasing me that I'm playing an old man's game during Ayudirthe when I got a driver onto the shoot, and he said, and so I was very upset. So I wanted to say, show me if you can do better. And he beat the crap out of me in the game. So that's Mani sir for you. Yeah. He's a. Yeah, he did. He's a single-handed. The second thing is, and I think if anybody changed anybody's life, it is the other way around. Mani sir completely changed mine. So for that, I'm very grateful. And more than one ways, because I remember I came during Alai Faide because we're talking about that movie. Mani sir and Hasni ma'am, you remember that, you never let me just be an actor on the set. I was anything but that. Mani sir kept insisting that I understand every aspect of cinema. You made me be an associate director, an assistant director. You made me go, manage the crowd in the background. All this was new to me, and I used to keep wondering why I'm doing this. But I think there cannot be a better training for an actor to understand every aspect of cinema like you made me do. Do you do that with all the actors you introduce?
Maggie, that is especially for you.
Yes, you're special,
Thank you.
Maggie.
Thank you.
He was your guide
Last
in
question.
film industry. I was your GPS. I was your GPS.
That is correct.
Whenever you
Yes,
and Sarita used to get lost in Madras, you'll call me and I'll tell you turn right, turn left.
Oh, not just in terms of direction. You helped us out in many directions in life. Thank you very much for that. Last question, sir, which I'm supposed to ask you because it's Alifai Day. We've seen all your movies and a lot of your dialogues have become iconic, from Nayakan's film where he says, Ninga Nallavara Kettavara, to a lot of these movies throughout history. But they've all been single lines, lines that have not been tried to go out of their way to make it sound like dialogues, but they became eternal after the film released. My question to you is, during Alaipaide, the line that has become eternally associated with me and Alaipaide, which is now another market. It was like 6 lines. And I know that you being a realistic kind of a filmmaker, you must have cringed at this being such a dialogue-ish line, but you still let it be in the film. What was that change that made you decide that this has? Because I've never known you in any of your other films to have such long dialogue-ish lines in a movie. They're monosyllabic like you. Huh?
He said you should see Iravar.
Oh no! But they were not meant to. They were meant to communicate. In a film like Alaipaide, this was dialogue-ish, or that's what I felt. And did you feel it there, or you thought it went with the natural flow?
Of course not, of course not. You just felt, I had 2 trains at the same time. I was only worried about catching it. I couldn't be bothered whether it was 4 or 5 lines. As long as you said it correctly in one take, I'm fine.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember that clearly. It was a tough day. We had the trains only for a few hours, and honestly, I never thought it would become iconic lines. And I am. Very grateful to be associated with those lines.
Good for you. It was made for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm going to leave you with other people who are dying to ask you questions.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. There is a lady who's asking you a question, saying that how do you decide the color palette according to Meena Ganesh? She's from Bangalore, Vani's friend. She's asking, how do you decide the color palette of a film according to the story?
I think you just don't decide only the color palette. You decide a feel for a film, and that will determine, the editing style, the way camera is moving, and the tone and the emotion, and therefore the color also. So you have, the film will in fact sometimes drag you in a particular direction where you feel that is what is right for this. So you let the story decide for you.
Okay, so there is this girl who wants to talk to you.
Mani sir, நான் கனகலட்சுமி உங்களோட பெரிய 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 ஃபேன். என்னோட क्वेश्चन என்னன்னா,
சாரி தப்பு பண்ணிட்டேன்.
மணி சார், நான் கனகலட்சுமி உங்களோட பெரிய 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 ஃபேன். என்னோட क्वेश्चन என்னன்னா, எப்பவுமே உங்களோட படத்துல ஒரு பியூரஸ்ட் ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் லவ் தான் காட்டுறீங்க. மீனா காற்று வெளியிடையில 7 கடல் தாண்டி மலை தாண்டி உன்னை தேடி வந்திருக்கேன். அப்படி ஒரு லவ் மேல ஒரு பிலீஃப்க்கு உங்களுக்கு எது சார் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனா இருக்கு உங்களோட எல்லா படத்துலயும்? அதுதான். தேங்க்யூ.
I don't know if that was the purest form of romance, Kaatru-Veliyide especially, because I think it dealt with a very, very difficult relationship, so the only thing that guides you is that there is no definition of which is the correct relationship. And from my first film, we try to look at various shades of it, some which look true, some which looks perfect but is not so perfect after all, and then a balance is reached over time. So it is just trying to understand relationship. It's not just love story between man and woman. It could be between a woman and a child. It could be between brothers. It could be anything, and you're just trying to understand the dynamics of relationships.
Okay. Anu Pathasarthi says hello to you. She's done costumes.
Yeah.
For you.
Hi.
Gayatri Raghuraman.
Hello.
Milindra was there. Look who's
Hello.
Hi, Radha. Hi.
Hi, Mani. Hi, Hasni.
Hi.
So, it's not just enough that you have to put up with me at home. Now I come and bug both of you in social media as well.
Go ahead. Please bother him. You are Suhasini 2.0 Pro. So.
Suhasini. No, the thing is, coffee with Anuda Nadagala. We'll do Insta with Radha. So I've got some quick rapid fire questions for you, Mani.
Okay.
Oh no, look at that long suffering look on his face. என்னது
சாய்ஸ்ல விடலாமா
சாய்ஸ்லயா நீங்க பாருங்க அது வந்து என்ன மாதிரி क्वेश्चन பாருங்க. Okay, see, this is the most intellectually challenging question பாருங்க. First question. What is your definition of a good holiday?
ரொம்ப challenging.
I knew it.
Anything other than lockdown.
Okay. Then, what lessons do you think we should take from COVID-19?
Zen.
Anything?
Zen mode.
Zen. Rest. What are your earliest memories of Venus Studios?
Wonderful. I mean, my first memory of it is Rajapari.
Oh, okay. Do you remember which portion you were there?
I was there. I was just peeping. I was
No, the earliest memory வந்து உங்களுக்கு எது?
No, that was the first time I've seen it in active.
And I was there as camera assistant. He didn't even notice me. He didn't even see me there.
Terrible, no? Terrible.
I knew what I was heading to.
Try to minimize the exposure.
போடா ரெண்டு பேருக்கு வாங்க ரெண்டு பேருக்கு
கால வர்றோமா ரொம்ப. Okay, who is easier to deal with in your experience? An actor who is really experienced or an actor who is also a very experienced director?
Who is an experienced director? And when they become actors, they're just actors for me. I'm not worried whether they've directed or not. That doesn't bother me. I'm directing, I'm struggling. So I just treat them as actors and they're good. It's fantastic.
But it doesn't, from your point of view, it is not more difficult dealing with an experienced actor or an experienced director. Yeah, it's all the same.
It's all equally different.
Equally difficult, okay. Then, what are the things about Hasni that amuse you?
பேரே அப்படி இருக்கு.
Hasini.
சிரிப்பு வருது.
பாரு என்ன பார்த்து
என்ன சொல்றது?
இழுச்சவாயா இருக்கா நானு சிரிப்பு வருதா? Okay.
Sorry, after this question he will ask. He will really like. What is the unbearable thing about the Hasan women?
Hasan women. Okay. All
The Hasan women, the entire clan of women.
They're too quiet. They don't talk at all.
Shy.
They're too quiet.
Very, very shy and retiring, no money.
ராத்திரி டின்னர் பழங்கஞ்சி for it.
Then I am going somewhere else. நான் வந்து பாத்திரத்தை எடுத்துட்டு வேற எங்கேயாவது போறேன் நானு.
Okay?
Yeah, that's about it. Those were my questions.
Okay, bye.
Okay, right. Bye.
Okay, that was a moment. She said she has to ask these questions to her brother-in-law. So I believe John wants to ask you a question. Kushbu is asking a question. Ask him, how does he manage to charm every generation? My daughter is his greatest fan. I am his fan.
Good.
How? How do you manage to charm every generation? Kushbu wants to know.
Yeah, it's a secret. You can't let secrets out.
Kush, he's saying it's a secret. He won't tell you. What is this? And John wants to ask him. Okay, that I don't know. I don't know how to bring John onto Insta. So maybe you should text him and we'll read it. Okay, Aditi was there. I just saw her. She was watching you.
Hey ma'am, hello sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Divya. Sir, I grew up watching your movies and I never get bored of watching your movies again and again. Especially my recent favorite is Okay Kanmani, Okay Bangaram. Sir, how do you even bring that magic to the screen, sir? What is the formula behind it? What is the kind of homework that you do to bring that magic to the screen? Some shots just blow my mind. Thank you, sir. Please answer my question.
I'm paid for it. This is my job. I better do it as well as I can. And some shots blow. What about the rest of the shots? All taken with so much difficulty. Okay. Next time I'll try to get more number of shots correct.
Okay, so we'll find out what this girl has to say.
Hi sir, I'm Sai Kumar from Chennai. I'm a huge fan of yours. உங்களை பார்த்து தான் நான் ஒரு ஃபிலிம் மேக்கர் ஆகணும்னு ஒரு ட்ரீமோட இருக்கேன். I'm working on it. And எனக்கு ஒரே கொஸ்டின் தான் சார். ஸோ உங்களோட எல்லா படத்தோட ஒவ்வொரு சீனையும் I could decode something from it. ஸோ அந்த ஒவ்வொரு சீனையும் ஒரு மிரர்லேருந்தா இருக்கட்டும், சைலன்ஸ்லேருந்தா இருக்கட்டும், how could you manage to convey the message or feelings through it? Thank you sir. We love you.
Okay, I'll take the last line.
Love you மட்டும் எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி வரணுமா? They can't hear you.
They can't hear me?
Yeah.
I'm a very silent guy.
So.
Okay, so how do you? This is the same thing, you know. How do you get a magic? I mean, the scripts are written on a piece of paper, and somehow, with the help of good actors, with the help of good technicians around you, it's converted into film, and somehow if you can get a little bit of magic into it, it just elevates it from the paper.
Okay, there is a guy who wants to ask you a question.
Hello sir, I'm D. Venkatachala Krishna Sharma from EPLE. It's a pleasure meeting you like this. So my first question is, 83 நீங்க வந்த பேர்ல வந்து dramas ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸா இருந்துச்சு, அப்புறம் டெலிவிஷன் சீரியல்ஸ் ஃபேமஸ் ஆச்சு, இப்போ வந்து OTT ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸ் ஆச்சு. My question is, நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி other streaming servicesல உங்க இதை ட்ரை பண்ணல? Why not dramas or television serials or OTTs? This is my question.
நான் ஒரு 20 வருஷமா டென்னிஸ் ஆடிட்டு இருக்கேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. என்ன திடீர்னு கூட்டிட்டு போய் ஃபுட்பால் ஆட சொன்னீங்கன்னா எப்படி? அது நடக்காது, சரியா வராது. ஸோ தெரிஞ்சதை கரெக்டா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். அவ்வளவுதான்.
Okay. There are so many of our friends who say, I want to ask. Let us see what she says.
Hi sir,
Hi.
I'm Gauri. I'm from Kerala. I'm in love with your movies. I even lost count how many times I have watched Okay Kanmani, and that is my favorite movie. I love Roja, I love Aleppaide a lot. But being Malayali, I just want to know, when can we see a magic in Malayalam movies? Anytime soon?
As soon as I find a producer who's willing to put in money, I will.
That is Poonam Dillon. She's the producer for the Malayalam film.
Hi, Poonam.
Hi.
So lucky to see you, Poonam.
Nice to see you and to hear Mani sir after so long. So I want to ask him a quick question. How come everybody, does he pick extraordinary actors or does he make ordinary actors into extraordinary actors by his direction? Because everybody is so good in your film. Is it that you're very selective, that you only pick up fabulous actors, otherwise you don't take them? Or do you pump in that 100% extra?
Oh, sorry. 1 minute. These people have to see you. Sorry. Facebook people have to see Poonam. She asked a question. You all heard that whether he takes ordinary actors and makes them fantastic, or he just takes fantastic actors in his movies. Okay.
I mean, I've always wanted to ask you that, so today I'm asking you that.
Poonam, what is that painting behind you?
Oh, you are into art, I know. You have to come home and see it, then you'll enjoy it. Currently, my daughter is also into doing a lot of painting, so here she is also with her artwork here. They all are turning artists sitting at home. So tell me, question, I want that answer because I want to know what is your...
I normally plead. I normally tell them, please act well. So it's I think it's not that you get everything right. You just can't go on, doing a shot again and again for a small thing. Sometimes I think they do the opposite of what I'm asking, and it is perfectly fine. It just falls into place. So we're searching for it together, with the actor, with the character. You work between the two of you. You have to get something which looks genuine, which looks real, and it's a search. It's not a perfect technique or anything. It's just a search.
Everybody's dream is to work with you, so they get intimidated that maybe we are not good enough to work in Maniratnam's film. So is that something people should get rid of it? You'll make them act and become good actors anyway?
No, it's absolutely not with me. It's they who have to act. I don't have to do anything. I just have to just have to give them a script and they shine.
Oh, that's being very modest, though I know that's not true. Okay, it's been a pleasure hearing you. I think lots of people are waiting to talk to you, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. Good to see you all. Bye.
Thank you, Poonam. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Who came in. Bye.
Bye.
So, Poonam was watching you. I didn't even know that she was watching. And we just have another 7 minutes. That's it, Mani. Only 7 minutes. Are you okay?
Yeah.
7 minutes?
Good.
Okay, you're good. Okay, 7 minutes. Maybe we should continue a little more also. If the questions are not asked out, she asked the question and it's okay. This guy, what does he say?
வணக்கம் மணிரத்னம் சார், என்னோட பேர் வெங்கடேஷ். நான் சென்னையிலிருந்து பேசுறேன். நான் உங்களோட பெரிய ஃபேன் சொல்லலாம். உங்களோட படங்கள் எல்லாமே எனக்கு ரொம்ப நான் இப்போ ஸ்டோரி கூட இருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கேன். அண்ட் எனக்கு உங்ககிட்ட இருக்க கேள்வி என்ன அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா இப்ப நிறைய ஆக்டர்ஸ் இது அவங்க எடுத்த படத்தை பார்ட் 2 பண்றாங்க. சோ அந்த வகையில நீங்க எடுத்த படத்தை பார்ட் 2 பண்ணணும்னா அது என்ன படமாகும், என்ன காரணமாகும்?
இப்ப எடுக்கிற படம் பார்ட் 1 2 பண்றேன்.
I knew you were going to say it.
2 பார்ட்டா பண்றோம். சோ அதனால கவலைப்படாதீங்க. டெஃபினட்டா பார்ட் 1 and பார்ட் 2ல வரும்.
Okay. So there is somebody who wants to ask you a question in Telugu.
Maniratnam garu, na peru Priyanka. Firstly, I wish you very good health and happiness for you and your family. And నాకు మీ ఫిలిమ్స్ లో తలపతి అనే చాలా నా హార్ట్ కి చాలా దగ్గరగా ఉన్న ఫిలిం అది. అండ్ అన్ని కూడా ప్రతి సినిమా ఇష్టమే. అండ్ మై క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫర్ యూ ఆర్, మీరు సుహాసిని గారికి ఏదైనా క్యారెక్టర్ ఇస్తారా మీరు కొత్తగా తీసే మూవీస్ లో? అండ్ మై సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్ సోషియో పొలిటికల్ థీమ్ బేస్డ్ మూవీస్ మళ్ళీ చేస్తారా?
Purjida, Telugu? You have to be a little louder. Some people are saying. Chala, baga ardhamainda? Chala baga.
Yeah, I think both has to happen. I mean, you don't start off saying that I'm going to write a role for Suhasini, nor are you going to start a film saying that I'm going to do a socio-political film. It has to happen. It has to be a natural outcome of thought process of a script that is developed. A lot of times an idea for a script comes and it doesn't fully materialize, so it remains as it is. So if it happens, it happens.
Okay. So, you all your friends are trying to see hello
everybody.
This is one strange request somebody had.
ஹலோ மணி சார், சேஃபா இருக்கீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் இந்த குவாரண்டைன் டைம்ல. என்னுடைய கேள்வி என்னன்னா, ஒரு சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் டைரக்டரா இருக்கீங்க, உங்களுக்குள்ள எனக்காச்சும் நடிக்கணும்ன்ற ஆர்வம் எனக்காச்சும் வந்திருக்கேன் சார். ஏன்னா நீங்க ஆள் பாக்குறதுக்கும் நல்லா சூப்பரா ஒயிட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் வச்சிருப்பீங்க. அண்ட் நீங்க பேசுறதுக்கும் ரொம்ப சைலண்டா கம்போஸ்டா இருக்கும். எனக்காச்சும் நடிக்கணும்ன்ற ஆர்வம் வந்திருக்கா? இல்ல உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் யாரும் உங்களை கேட்டதே இல்லையா சார், ஏன் மணி நீ நடிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா எதுவும் கேட்டது இல்லையா சார்? எனக்கு அந்த கேள்வி இருக்கு. ஸோ அதுக்கு உங்களுடைய விடை என்ன?
I think Aishwarya Rajnikant. Hi Kush. Hello.
Hi sir.
Somebody asked him a question. Why doesn't he act? So
sir, don't act, sir.
சார் நாங்க என்ன பண்றது சார்? we want as it is. எங்களுக்கு தூக்கம் வர மாட்டேங்குது. நீங்க ஆக்ட் பண்ண அப்புறம் அவ்வளவுதான் சார். we'll be dead.
அதே பயம் தான் எனக்கு.
பயம் இல்ல சார். you don't know, like you ask Hasnima what I keep telling her. என்னை உங்களை பார்த்தாலே வாய்க்கு பேச்சு வராது. we are completely awestruck. we have dreams about you. Vanda sir, it will be too much for us. And somebody else wants to say hi to you.
Hello. How are you?
Anandita. Hi Anandita. Hi, how are you?
Sir, அவ அழ ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டா சார் உங்களை பார்த்தோன்னே.
Oh my god, seriously?
என்ன பண்ண?
Sir, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Thank you dear.
அது fan moment.
She's really emotional.
Totally emotional. அவ அழ ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டா. அங்க பாருங்க.
Oh my
Sir,
god.
அதுதான் கேட்டேன்.
You have to now make up. What are you going to do to make up? You made a girl cry.
I'm sorry.
இல்ல சார்.
Now we'll have a chat separately.
இல்ல சார், that's what I wanted to know. What is it you do with your films that people from all generation, me, before me, my daughter, you completely charm them? What is the magic, sir?
That's what I was saying. You know, it's a magic that you have to hold. It's like a magic potion. So better not reveal it.
Sir, இன்னைக்கு உட்கார்ந்து she was sitting and watching Dalapati.
Sir, I watched 2 of your movies every day. Yesterday I watched Maunaraga with Roja. Today I watched Talapati. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
That's so nice. That's so nice. நான் நந்தன் கிட்ட சொல்றேன். உங்க அப்பாவை நீ எப்பவாவது இப்படி ஏதாவது சொல்லிருக்கேன்.
But sir, seriously, your films are something which is there within us. We literally live with your films. When Maddie was talking about the dialogues, your films, your dialogues, it's every day for us. So thank you so much for being part of our everyday life, sir. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Kush.
Thank you.
Sir.
Okay. Bye. Okay, Insta people, it's going to get cut off in
Now.
No. Oops. Good person there left. Okay. It's going to get cut off in about 2 minutes. Facebook people are fine. So when it gets cut off, then I think we'll have to restart, which is going to take about 5 minutes. When you have another 10 minutes to spare?
Yeah.
Yes. So he's ready to stay for another 10 minutes. So if it gets cut off, we will restart. So don't go away anywhere. How did you convince Manisar Hasini? Shailaja is asking.
She just asked. I'm such a nice person that I said yes.
Okay. Where is Shireen? I believe one line question John wants to ask. Shireen,